My name is Zamien Perez for Rosamond News, here out this morning on the 15th, Friday, with Joshua Champlin, one of the snares for the Drumline. Josh, how long have you been in band?
I've been in band since 6th grade, so probably about 6-7 years.
All right, and all that time have you always been percussion?
Yeah, the percussion, we bounce around from bells and bass drum, and we play snare, so we kind of play everything.
All right, and what got you into sticking with mainly snare?
It's just something I've always loved to do. I've always loved to be a drummer, and then Mr. Ferrandini helped me build my skills. So I'm at my playing level I am now because he pushed me hard.
All right, and just throughout your high school career in band, how has that been for you, the experience of traveling and playing with the band?
It's been good. We go to a lot of performances, and beginning of the season we might not be at the top, but by the end we work hard and we win, so it works out.
All right, and how is your drumline coming together so far?
Drumline's coming together good. We're putting in the hours, early mornings, and it's starting to really look good. We're getting our drill done, and I suspect that at championships we have a good shot.
All right, and I understand you're also one of the captains for the drumline?
Yeah, I'm captain along with Anthony Ramirez. He is also captain.
And how's that put you in a position when you're a captain as opposed to just another band member?
You strive to be better, to work hard. You want to be better so you can help your other teammates out. So the entire line will be better as a whole. And just got to keep everybody's spirits up and hype up the show.
All right, and what's something you can say about this year, in particular, that's not opposed to the last year's, that's somewhat different?
It's different. The environment, everybody's pumped up. We're all amped. We saw how good we did last year, so this year we want to make it better. So we're striving hard to be the best. All
right. Well, this has been Joshua Champlin. I hear a snare for your band. I'm here now with John Ferrandini, another snare for the band here for your drumline. John, how long have you been in band?
Since 6th grade, but I'm only in 10th grade, so probably 4 years.
All right, and how has your band experience been for you so far after these 5 years?
It's been pretty much it's been fun. I like band, going to all the events and stuff. You have a lot of fun with all your friends, and you get to meet a lot of new people, and it's pretty fun.
All right, and how do you like, in particular, being a snare and being in the drumline this year?
Being on snare was a challenge for me at the beginning. I have to work hard to keep up with the rest of the snare drummers. My chops aren't as good, so it's a challenge. But I like challenges, and I hope I'm stepping up to the quality that I need to be.
All right, and what's something specific that you like about band?
The events that we go to. You work really hard for this 15 minutes of fame, and that 15 minutes that you're on that field or on that court, you feel like you're on top of the world and you feel like you can do anything.
All right, and you're talking about those 15 minutes, the stuff you go through. Can you give us a little bit more of an example of what you mean by that, like when it comes to the fields or like any other events you guys do?
You're really thinking about what your spots you're marching, and you're watching those judges, you're trying to be in those judges' minds, trying to think, what are they writing down on the paper, what are they going to give you for the score, and you just want to push really hard, that way you can get the best score you can get, so when the awards come out and you're first place, you can be you'd be really hyper and think you're all that.
All right, well, you're in 10th grade, so you're a young drummer out here, but you're showing what you got. But I also understand that you are Mr. Ferrandini's son. How does that put you as a position on the band, as opposed to the rest?
I think it has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages. With my dad being the band director, I have to be at pretty much every event, even though sometimes I might not need to be there. When I want to go to, say, my track race, but there's a band competition on the same day, I don't have the same freedom to go to my track race instead of going to the band competition, which sometimes that does bug me, but I'm okay with it in the end.
All right, great. Well, this has been John Ferrandini out here this morning. My name is Zamien Perez for Rosamond News, here with John Ferrandini, a band director for the Rosamond High School Band. John, How has it been so far with the band this year?
It's been great. We've had a really great season, a lot of hard work. Really love the effort that the kids are putting forth. It certainly is a lot of work. I don't get a whole lot of sleep, don't get a whole lot of weekends, but they're great kids. It's a great program, and it's very worthwhile.
All right, and how's it going right now specifically with the drum line?
The drumline's doing very well. They have this season so far seen a 10-point increase in their score, which is a significant jump. We're not done with our show, but we will be by the next time we go out, and we expect to be in medal contention in the finals, which would mean we would be either first, second, or third place in our division.
All right, and for those who don't know, what's the big difference going on right now between drumline and the rest of the band?
Well, what happens at this time of year is we have a lot of things going on. We're spread in different directions. The drum line is what we call Winter Drumline. They perform indoors. They put on a show musically, and there's drill involved, like the football field, but it's in a gymnasium on a basketball court. The color guard, which also helps us on the football field in the fall, does winter color guard. They do the same thing indoors on a basketball court. They perform a routine to pre-recorded music. They do their show. And the band, the concert band, performs for what we call Concert Band Festival this time of year. And we go get a rating where we perform in front of judges. We're adjudicated on how well we did. We get a clinic session where they tell us how we could do better. We are also asked to do sight reading, which is where we're given 4 minutes to look at a piece of music, and then we have to play it, and the judges judge how well we play a piece of music that we've never seen before.
All right, great. And I heard that you had a donation by First Solar this year. What is that about, and how did that come about?
Well, my understanding is that there are some people active in our community that have been talking to businesses that are setting up businesses within our area code and or zip code, whichever that way that works, and that those businesses are interested in giving back to the community. And First Solar wanted to make a donation to the Rosamond High School Music Department, and they wrote a check for $1,170 to, I believe, the Rosamond Foundation, which then gave that money to the school district, and the district office gave it to me. We deposited it into our booster account, and we are now being able to use that money to subsidize what we do. For instance, we had to buy this year another snare drum for the drum line, and that cost us over $900. I could give you a long list of things that we purchased, but that money will go a long way in our effort to support and fund the music department here at Rosamond High School.
All right, thank you. Well, this has been John, our music director here for the Rosamond High School Marching Band and Drumline.